It's Meika AKA Taji.
It's Kia.
And this is Mel. And this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Hey guys, welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
my bad. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's going to be me after this show. Okay.
Yes, my
Yes.
bad. Okay.
Okay. Yes. So this evening's Black Excellence shout out goes to drum roll, please.
We don't got a
Jonesy
sound effect.
Bus Outing. Huh? What happened?
Huh?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Huh?
Okay.
No, I didn't hear you. What she said?
I said, we don't have that sound effect. Where the sound effects? Where's the
Oh,
sound
we
stage
gotta
people?
listen. We gotta work on that because I need to
Where's the
practice that.
sound stage people? Where y'all at? What is going
I
on?
know we need
Okay.
that.
Sound check.
So
Okay.
we got to make our own beats, picky until we get that
Okay.
right.
Yes, picky
So
pricky.
yes, okay, and it's special when we do it from our own mouths. Okay, that's what he said.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Yes.
Okay.
So this evening's Black Excellence shout out goes to drum roll, please.
Okay.
Jonesy's Bus Outings Company from New York to the DMV, making stops at the Smithsonian, African American History and Cultural Museum, and so many more trips to go. Owner Leslie Jones, hit her up. Everything is in the description below.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
girl.
Shout out. Take a
And
trip
I-
from New York to DC. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, real quick. I know that's right.
Yes, hit her
So,
up.
Yeah.
so swingers, newbies, if you guys new to this, everything, grab something, run to the kitchen real quick. If you have it there, shots, drinks, whatever you have, pick that on up because we're about to toast to another beautiful episode and being here with my girls. Clink,
Clink.
clink.
Yes.
And today I'm having a mystery concoction because I be not finishing all my drinks sometimes, so I'll just freeze them, put them in the freezer, and then I realize, oh wow, it's building up in here. So I literally just took everything that I've been freezing over the time and poured all into one thing. So yeah,
Oh.
my legs and might be up in the air like by the time I'm finished this, but hey, here we are.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Well, I got a good old,
Um,
I got a
what are
good
you
old
drinking?
peenie.
Peony.
Shout out to the peenie.
peony.
Okay, shout out to the peony. I like the peony
And it's
and the
all true
colada.
in a little wine glass. I know that's right. Giving okay, grown and sexy. Okay. Yes.
Yes, kind of grown and sexy. Yes, so my beverage is a little light skinned today. Yes, that means I put not that much juice in there. So it's absolutely light skinned, right?
Okay.
Yes, it's 1800 with some lemonade.
Okay.
I like that
Very
18.
light
You're
skinned.
popping out there. Okay. Like that little 18.
Ooh, and I don't have any ice in it, Melanie. Look, no ice
Okay.
cream.
Yes.
Oh, that's Melanie kind of drink. Okay. Your legs might be up. Okay.
Listen,
Legs.
hit,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. I ain't
Legs
mad
and
at
hips.
it.
Well, speaking of them legs and hips, if you are a new swinger, welcome to the orgy. We hope you come back. If you are a oho swinger, welcome and thank you for coming back and thank you for allowing us to keep you coming and coming and coming. We
Okay.
appreciate you.
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
We do. We
And
love
make
that.
sure whether you are old swinger or a new swinger, you hit that notification bell and that subscribe bell, and you like and you comment and you share on this podcast. We
Okay.
appreciate you. Thank you.
We
Yes.
do.
Guys, get
Speaking of
hearts.
swingers, let's get into the swinger of the week. This I'm gonna say
Okay.
this year. This week's swinger. Say this year's swinger goes to Miss West.
Hey, Miss
In
West.
the West. Yes,
Yes.
Daddy. Okay.
Uh, uh, Miss West, she not only is a swinger, she was on our Black Excellence. She has artwork that she sells, and she's very, very talented. And she's just one of those like good girlfriends from social media that really supports everything. She's been a supporter of mine for years, and she was one of those friends on the internet that you ain't never meet in person. I finally, after a million years, met her in person. She's super dope. So she gets on and she supports us from time to time when she can. So we appreciate you. And
Yes, Wes.
yes, we appreciate
Yes, Daddy.
it.
Okay.
I can't.
Yes.
My bush look lopsided. Hold
Oh, nut bush.
Okay. Nut bush city lemon.
Yes.
How, how.
Okay, but speaking of nut bush, let's get into some weekend recaps highlights. Was any nut bush and bushing this weekend?
Yeah,
What's
but it
good?
wasn't a lot of bush.
Okay.
It's very well grown bush, but yeah,
Okay.
had a great weekend. If I don't say so myself.
Nice.
Okay. Hey, Kim, what you do? Because you look like you was a little popping this weekend with some. I
Girl,
can't have that pineapple though, but
I
your pineapple drinks, it
know.
was all real creative and festy. I
Yes.
said they ain't better than mine, but okay,
So,
yes. Okay.
yes. My husband and our family were invited to a good girlfriend of ours. Shout out to Shay, my wonderful, our wonderful good girlfriend. She's so sweet. She is just
Hey,
amazing.
Shay.
And
Shout out to Shay.
yes, and a Shay.
Yeah.
She and her family had like a Memorial Day cookout, her and celebrating her birthday and all that good stuff. And all the food was delicious. I had like I don't know how many drinks in that pineapple, but that thing was absolutely delicious.
You had
The
a lot. You
cupcake.
be having a lot with other people. And when it's with us, you only had one drink. That's
Yeah,
not
she'd be like,
fair.
tink, tink. It take her like 4 hours. She
To
was like,
finish
finish
one.
drink two.
It
And
tastes like
then the other people, she be drinking on down to the ground. Like,
Yeah, they'd be like,
I
drink
don't
5.
know.
I'd be like, okay, cute. Drinking over there.
well, I'm going to do better. I'm just doing better in life with everything. Okay. But it really did taste like juice. I don't know what y'all concoctions be because y'all be spicy.
Alcohol.
But
But we got some concoctions coming up too
yes.
for the
So
weekend.
the cupcakes had alcohol in it. Everything had alcohol.
Them
Yes.
cookies too.
Hey! Mika face look like 8.
Yes, it did. Them cookies had alcohol too.
No, but them cookies was bomb though. Oh my God. I be fighting over them cookies every event. I have to find out who makes them, but they're absolutely delicious. And yes, and then today my husband and I did some garage spring cleaning and that was fun. Yeah.
That was fun. Okay. My weekend, Ty came over, so we had
Hi.
yes, girls' weekend and all that good stuff. We just relax, watch shows, Legendary and RuPaul All Stars, of course. And now I didn't even realize that Stranger Things came back out season 4. So I was in here watching that. I'm on episode 4. I was like, damn, I gotta go do this show. But yes, that is my one. And then I did watch Trash Ass Bad Boys. It wasn't really nothing fancy. It had its little ups and downs, and little parts. Best part, honestly, was the auditions for me. And when Relly Rare went out there and dropped that ass, I said, "Yes, you better give it, boy. Get that down south." I mean, I did.
I hate damn.
Yeah, and in this group that I'm in, girl, they is going back and forth like they be ready to fight each other, girl. Like you talk about Moolah, I was like, he's just not giving. People can have an opinion. It was like down it because he ain't gay. Y'all quick to jump down. Like, girl, shut up. Like he
Even
is
if he ain't gay, he's homophobic for sure.
Yes, and he just y'all
Definitely
just keep skipping over that part. Like he really was like, I don't want because he found out a girl was transgender. He's like, I don't want her to be in the music video. Why can't she? She ain't dancing on you. She might have her own little scene, but for you to just say because she's transgender and you don't want her
he's attracted to her and he doesn't want her around because his DL was show. Because he liked her.
Way, he did like her. I was like, yeah, he couldn't see that was Holiday Heart.
Oh, that
was at the end of the day, I was like, whatever. I don't like him.
Not Holiday Heart though.
Yes, giving Holiday Heart, she did, but but that was pretty much my weekend in a nutshell. So yeah, that's all that. That's in a nutshell. Ain't get no nuts, but in a nutshell.
It's okay.
So, yeah, it's
gonna come one day soon.
Yes, it is.
I'm about to meet my new friend Pusha T, but I'll talk about Pusha T next week.
Oh yes, yes. In a name, okay.
Yes, Pusha.
Well, speaking of Pusha T, I mean, we can kind of just get into
The tea.
right, literally. So, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into the
R.E.A.D.
80.
real entertainment all day, sourced by the Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk, Nori Online Org, and Hollywood Unlocked, hosted by your girl, Meika AKA Taji.
Okay.
So, first up in fuckery, we have a super fan who basically went and got a tattoo to show his appreciation. He said, celebrate your role models and show them your true love so that you can, what do you say? So that you can also be celebrated too in the future. So 50 Cent, of course, this thing went viral. 50 Cent saw it and he was like, what the fuck you what the fuck you go do, boy? I need the best portrait tattoo artist to fix this. Who
Oh,
did this shit, man? So, of course, now 50 is going to get this fixed for him.
that
And
don't
he
even
said,
look like him.
It
it
don't.
don't. And he like, oh God, gee, what the F? Can't believe what my eyes are seeing. 50 Cent, my dad, and all the way career just pop like, okay, he happy at this point. Then he
Mhm.
put, I did all this for love of the father and inspiration you have impacted in me. And yes, I'm ready to fix this on God. So I was like, okay, let's see what the callers are doing. So I opened up the line for the callers, and someone was like, boy got 50 pesos, not 50 cents. That's how I draw 50 in the fourth grade. Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Somebody said just throw the whole back away. Oh,
No,
they could fix it though. They could fix it. And 50 said, this ain't me. I mean, it ain't like look,
it's not. But he need to go have the guy. I think he in LA, and I follow him. When I say he made people portraits look like the actual person, it's crazy. So
so
50,
what
if you watching this, go
happened?
there.
Like what
Who?
happened? Oh, you talking about the one who he actually added? The one on there who 50 Cent added?
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe
Cause
he the
this
guy's
is
in LA. I'm not sure
okay,
which
because
was
Is it
this is
dude
him.
that
not
was from the
it.
gay dude from Black Ink that does really good work? Was it him?
I don't know. It's a Bing Bing Benaki.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. No,
Okay.
it ain't him.
But this
Nah.
ain't it. I mean, I'm with you 50. That ain't it. That is 50
Yeah, that
pesos.
ain't that one look like he gonna crack. That look like a zombie.
Oh God. So next up, speaking of zombies, yes, Jamie Foxx was out here,
Okay.
booed up and
He love him
spotted
some white
Boo
women.
Lovin on a yacht. So apparently, according to TMZ, Jamie was spotted Boo Lovin within the south of France that past weekend. Though it has been stated he's out there on business for a film festival, he apparently made time for a little fun. Yes, he did. The two were spotted participating in water activities, as they were all smiles on the jet skis. The
Okay.
Academy Award winner actor never speaks on his love life. However, the last time we spotted him with the lady friend was back when he was with Kate Holmes, which is safe to say they have both moved on at this point. So, okay, I was like, all right, out there having a little fun.
He
Let's open up
love
the
him some
line.
white women. Oh,
And that's what
well.
someone said. He loved him some saltines. Okay.
Okay, some saltine crackers.
Okay. Somebody say enjoying his life, mind y'all business. Okay, girl. Okay. All right.
Okay.
And someone said she looked like her name Ashley. Okay. I don't know.
Not
When it's
Ashley.
spelled like that, this is what Ashley comes to mind what it looks like when it's spelled that way. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shade but no shade but shade.
Okay.
Okay,
And
with your face,
speaking
doll
of
baby.
only when it's spelled
But not
that
our
way. I mean,
swinger
when
of the
it's spelled
week,
with like
not
the
her.
Lee, it's
Not
different. But I don't
not
know.
our
When it's spelled
swinger of
like
the
that.
week. Our swinger of the week.
Oh
She
yeah,
does that.
yes, excluded I swing of the week because her should have been spelled differently, but she the only exception for real, because she don't be on that BS. But other people that I know with that name be on that BS, like they look like that. But ain't got nothing to do with me. We'll move on. Next case, because
Okay.
this is some case right here.
Okay.
So cased up here we have Blueface, allegedly his girlfriend or not his girlfriend or a super fan, super groupie. But this weekend, she definitely got Blueface tatted on her neck, like literally tatted on her neck. So I was like, all right, y'all, let's huh?
I said, oh my gosh, at least that looks like him.
Yes, it does. I was like, okay, so let's open up, let's see what's good. Somebody said, girl, you need to be getting that tooth fixed. I mean, I agree because at first I thought she had a super gap, which I'm not against. I like gaps, but really, she got her
That's the
tooth
whole
knocked
tooth.
out. Yeah, her tooth got knocked
She
out.
said
Like,
she didn't want to put it back in. She didn't
yeah,
want to get it
it got
fixed.
knocked out many moons ago, and she has not yet gotten this tooth fixed. So, I mean, I guess she's content
Oh.
with that tooth missing,
Even
and that's
Donna got
just,
her tooth fixed finally. Maybe it'll take a little while.
you know what, you're right. Maybe it
It
will,
took
but I
Maybe.
mean, she's
Donna a
still a
minute
pretty
to get hers
girl,
fixed.
huh?
I said it took Donna a long time to get hers fixed.
It did. That little one tooth at the bottom that was just so lonely.
Mhm.
It was like, ding, 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 it's just gone. But okay, but hey, she's still a pretty girl, two for no two. She's crazy though. Somebody said caption on point, and they're talking about the neighborhood talk caption, which was like, this don't make no damn sense, child. Ain't no D that good. So I was like,
Okay.
look at
Hey,
her, it's got
that's
that neck
me.
tatted. And then somebody said, you sure it's not a little bit of crack, just one rock? And then somebody said to her, the drugs have to be top notch. Okay.
Okay.
But just when I thought I was done with the tattoo, wait, we aren't done. As the baby said, sit your ass down and wait.
Okay.
So
Keep
there
going,
was
man.
okay. So then there was an altercation that popped off over the weekend where Krishan Rock admits to physically assaulting Blueface's mother and sister despite their allegations, saying that he's responsible. So it was a fight that took place on his property where you could clearly see she was dragging, like she had one on one, but she was dragging them both. I don't know. I saw both them bitches on the floor, on the ground. And it was just a lot of people spectating, sitting around, watching or videoing. So, of course, the mom finally, once all that happened, she went to her social media, had some stuff to say. She was like, I will never forgive you for what you did to, and she's talking about her daughter, which is his sister, and the daughter's husband. And never life, wait, yeah, I'll never forgive you, never life. And I pray God has mercy on your soul. Then she went and wrote this long novel, which I'm not about to read, but in the mix of it, she was mad, basically like you brought this trash bag over to where I lay my head, where my family is, and where we pay bills and stuff like that. So apparently she didn't want Krishan nowhere near her or none of that. So that was this long rant was about. And then she also said, all I know is my son will never bring that person around my family ever again in life. And that's all that matters. Carry on. But she didn't carry on because she wasn't done. And she said, if this how he treats me after all I do, I feel sorry for his hood because wait until he turn on y'all. And then she also said, and
She
neither will the police or the judge. The end. So she was just going on in and everything. And then the sister took to hers, but she went live with her little busted face, like, yes, they probably caught her. Oh, that's real circly and hard. So she definitely took to her social media. She was ranting on the live how she was saying it was his fault and how basically it was seven of his security guards. They all the ones who jumped in or jumped them first before it even got to the fight where they were fighting with Krishan. So it's a lot going on. So somebody was like, how you let a groupie disrespect your mama and sister, bro? Do better. Okay. Someone else is like, so the mom and sister must can't fight because she would have got jumped. Simple. That was like, cause yeah, they both was there, like definitely. But hey, each his own. I don't know the full spectrum on that. Somebody called Ayana, and yes, Ayana is like, beloved, what kind of fuckery is this? Because even this is too much for her. Like this is a lot. And then the sister came back, y'all, on the mic after she did a live and basically to clear it up because she was like, y'all lying. So she was like, got jumped by seven dudes, including my brother. Then Rock ran up after the gang member jumped me and my husband. As you can see, I peed on myself. I ain't never fought seven niggas before. All I could do was piss on myself. One thing about it, I don't play about my mama. I'll do it all over again. And she said, my husband dead ass tried to fight seven men and couldn't help his wife because they didn't give a fuck, ran through his pockets and car. We got jumped and robbed at my blood brother's house. And you let bitch jump on your mom. Like, what the fuck is gangster about it? Like, she's so mad. She is just going in. So this is actually Blueface manager, and he had a video where he was videoing. So this is actually Blueface sister and the husband laid the fuck out, like knocked the fuck out on the ground, like he ain't even moving or nothing, and she's just there like yap, throwing up gang signs and everything. So Whack 100 was like, meet this, available on all platforms. And then he was basically saying, pray for her husband, quick recovery, and let's pray for the mental state of basically Blueface sister. As you see, something's not right with this behavior. Why would she act like this at a time like this? Imagine what it was before it got to this point. So yeah, it's a lot going on. But she definitely was on the ground throwing up gang signs, just like, yeah, it's like just being ratchet. And I'm like, girl, check your man. Like, do we gotta pause? Because he was not moving. Just how he looked right there, dead is how he looked on the video, like dead.
Yeah.
And so she was like, saddest part is his manager paying everybody at the party to post rock dragging me after getting jumped by several niggas, including my brother. So this was the actual footage that started the whole thing where you can see her with the arrows. She got, I don't know if that's the mother or the sister, but she got somebody on the ground, and Blue is just right there looking and watching it. And you have all these other people just right here spectating and watching the
Why didn't we
altercation.
have video of them getting jumped?
Okay, and that was the point too. Like, where's that video? So they was like, yeah, when we got jumped by 7 people and all that before you even showed us getting ragged. So I'm like, well, where is that at?
Maybe
Because
it felt like
that
7
ain't,
people was jumping in. Well, somebody definitely knocked out the husband, but I just feel
somebody
like there's
definitely knocked
something
him
wrong
out.
with that family because it's always some drama. It's always some drama with the mother and the sister. Always. Either put it,
Well,
I don't know. California families be different.
but just what I thought I was done, new in, freshly new in. So now Krishan Rock, she breaks her silence on the fight with Blueface mother and sister. They've been bullying me for 2 years straight. Um, So basically, that's what she says. She breaks the silence. She says, as we previously shared, Blue's mom and sister alleged that he punched them both. But Blue's manager, Whack 100, told us exclusively that Rock was the one who beat the women up. And video footage from the fight, plus Rock's own admission on Blue's Instagram story, confirmed Whack's story. So they're saying that she was the one who beat them up, that he didn't put his hands on his mother or his sister. So yeah, child, it's just I'm
That's
pretty
a
sure it's gonna
lot.
be more to come out about this, but she has broken her silence, and she's basically saying like they've been bullying her for 2 years, like they've been coming at her, they've been doing this. So I guess enough was enough, and she got her opportunity, and so she went forward and ragged them. But child, I don't know. That is a lot. Like that's family members and supposedly his girlfriend or super groupie or whatever you want to call her, but
Always beefing with his family, so that ain't nothing new.
this is
Yes.
where we are.
He just got
Yes.
somebody that can
So,
beat him up now.
okay. So stay tuned. There's more that unravel because it is. And speaking of unravel, which it shouldn't even got this far, but apparently it did. So Miami Tip, she posted a post maybe like a week or so ago. It ain't how you started, it's how you finish. Dancers see a lot and go through a lot. In my era, we didn't say we wanted to be a stripper when we grew up. Hard times fell upon some of us, and we did what we had to do. There are a lot of stories there are a lot of stories in a strip club, and my book tells it all. The bottom line has a lot of them. Click the link in my bio, and basically she was promoting her book. So then the neighborhood talk, of course, reposted this, and they put the caption, "Oh, look at Jocelyn Miami Tip back in the day. The glow up is real." So then Jocelyn seen it, and she's like, "You still where you started." Basically talking to Miami Tip, saying, basically, bitch, you still in the strip club. So I was like, oh, okay, that was shady. So then Jocelyn went and wrote, I stopped stripping 12 years ago. Now I'm on tour 4 nights out of the week. The whole world sings my song word for word. My shows are 100% sold out. Please don't compare yourself to me when you've been in a strip club your entire life and still is. Get the strap. Well, hashtag get the strap. So Miami Tip was like, I'm literally confused. It was all love on my end and still is. Strippers for the win. So yeah, she was just like, I don't think I threw no shade or anything like that. She was just like, just bigging it up. But what made it even more trending is now Suki got in the mix because when she saw what Jocelyn wrote, Suki came in and she directed her shit straight to Jocelyn. So she's like, Tip grinds hard for her son though. And I believe he will make it to the NFL because of her sacrificing so much for him. So if her being in a strip club is how she made it happen, it is what it is. Tables always turn. It's so many dancers out here who could see this post and feel bad about life. But remember, God has the last day. So you never know what blessings he has in store for you. So I was like, okay, Suki. Was somebody about to say something? I'm sorry. Was that you, Media Kid? Oh,
We just listening because this is interesting.
yes. So I was like, okay, let's open up the line. Let's see. So somebody was like, y'all know Jocelyn be high. I wouldn't even respond to her shenanigans.
Mhm.
I was like, okay.
That is
Somebody
true.
said, okay. And Jocelyn don't have sold out shows. They be sold out club appearances. She be performing that. I was like,
Exactly.
And what songs do people be singing word for word?
Do it
do
like
it
it's
like
your
it's your
birthday.
B-Day.
That's the only song. That's all.
Baby.
Oh,
And somebody said, thanks, Suki. It seems like Jocelyn don't have a full understanding at all when Tip was just giving out her flowers. Yeah, because I didn't really see anything
And Tip is
bad
still
that she
doing
said.
good.
She is. And then someone was like, see, honestly, she honestly didn't need to include a pic with Jocelyn to get her point across. Y'all know how she get about her stripping days. I was like,
But she's still in the
excuses, just
fucking
like
strip
the
club.
last episode. That's excuses for her tomorrow. You know how she get about her stripping days. Who gives a fuck? Bitch, you strip. Like, and you
right.
still
And everybody
performing in
knows
the
it.
strip club.
But Jocelyn's performances is still
In the
stripper.
strip clubs.
She
Yes. Like
be in the
she's
strip club.
still
She take off
naked.
her
She's
stripper
still clapping
clothes.
the cheeks. She's just singing.
And then
Like,
she got strippers that perform with her. What?
hmm. I hear
Child.
somebody preaching. Let me get the kitty
Okay.
heels. Okay. Yes. So, child, I don't know.
Oh,
Jocelyn just be out
Jocelyn.
here doing the
It's just
most.
Tip was managing
But,
Sukiana. I don't know if she
huh?
still does. I was like, Tip was managing Sukiana. I don't know if she still does. And she got
Okay.
this like the bodysuit pajama type line. I know she was
Yeah, her
doing
line.
those.
I seen that. Yep,
What
exactly. So, I
else?
mean, she's doing good for herself.
She be
And
doing her thing. She an entrepreneur. Like
there you go. And exactly. If her son makes it into the NFL, exactly. She did a lot of sacrifice. Like you said, she,
Mm-hmm.
so girl, don't worry about it, girl. Do what you do. Keep doing what you're
and she
doing
got a book
because,
that I'm pretty
and
sure now
exactly.
it's selling,
Exactly.
especially since
Okay.
Jocelyn threw that shade.
Really.
Okay.
In a
Mm.
shade. So speaking of in a shade, well, this is not too much shady, but I mean, are y'all here for it? Would you try it or not?
No.
So it's a uterus shaped
Period crunch.
cereal launched to create open dialogue about periods. So it's called the Period Crunch cereal. Is shaped like the entire female reproduction system, and the pieces were dyed red to resemble the color of menstruation blood.
Mm-mm.
This is a Swedish-based feminine care brand that came up with the cereal. Says conversation about periods are not normalized and wanted to make a statement about the ongoing issues, which was reported on the Daily Mail. So yeah, they basically wanted to normalize it. Period should be a conversation we have, regardless whether
Right.
it's
But
breakfast.
not over breakfast. I don't want
Right.
to.
Okay, so let's open up the
Yes.
cause for you
So,
and for them. Let's
yes,
But
no,
why does it
it's
need to be
okay to.
discussed? We have periods.
oh,
Okay.
Yes.
period. Okay. Like somebody
No, I
said,
don't want to be no
period.
period. I don't want to be reminded that of a period. I don't even want one no more.
Now somebody said, "What
Okay.
flavor is this?"
Blood,
Yeah, somebody said, what flavor is it? Like,
bloody.
okay.
Okay, with the marshmallows.
I said, who wants to talk about periods when they eating? Right.
Okay.
Okay. Like I agree with that. Not when I'm eating, but
Yes.
and then so the milk is going to be red then, and I'm like, yeah, you smart because I'm assuming the milk will be red if it's the cereal is
That
dyed
would
red.
mean you're not gonna want to drink the milk because you're gonna be thinking about period blood.
Right, exactly.
Bro.
Who wants to eat a bowl full of uterus?
Ugh.
So it seems like people are not down for it, except for one who said what's the flavor. Might be down to try it, but it's not for sale. It's literally through this feminine company. So you have to go to their website and order it. It's free, but they definitely want to create the dialogue about speaking about your periods and so that it's not something that's not out the norm. But I mean, I feel
Just
like a person that grew up
normalize.
with their dad, I don't really think I want to be sitting around a table like talking about my period with a hood ass nigga. Like I don't see it, but
Right. Like you can normalize it, but not
That's
not
white
at
not
the
people stuff.
breakfast
not make
table.
it a balanced breakfast. Like what the heck?
So they ain't here for
That's
it,
white
y'all.
people stuff.
Right. You know, I know a black person get nothing like that. We do not want to be reminded of our menstrual cycle.
I don't even want
Okay,
my uterus no more. Shit.
okay.
Right.
Yeah,
What
just
you
take the
teaching
whole
the boys to
thing.
eat to
To eat
Ah,
pussy,
Lord.
eat
Okay.
uterus.
Yes.
When they look to run red lights.
Okay.
Right. It's
Yeah.
okay. Eat up. Like
Ooh,
what
it's hot in here. Okay. So now we made it to the honorable mention. They were just slightly trending, but not trending enough. But first up we have press play. Yikes! Looks like Coily Ray wasn't feeling the vibes after a fan got beside himself doing a little lap dance performance. So basically, yeah, she does this at every show. She'll bring a guy up, and then she do her little lap dance, be jiggling them little cakes. She was getting it. And then like she take her leg over their head and then she does a little bend over thing. But this is where he got a little too touchy feeling. He's supposed to keep his hands to himself and he started rubbing on her butt and like got a little close to like in between, like he's about to go up in them little short
that?
shorts.
Oh.
And she had to kindly brush his stupid ass hands off for her. And from that point, she was like, nah, get him off stage. Like she straight cut. The song kept playing, but she was like, get him off stage. Fuck out of here. So he had to exit off the stage, and that was pretty much that. So I was like, like
He must have had a
just sit
flashback.
there. You said he had a flashback.
Yeah, he forgot where he was.
Okay.
He sure did, honey. And speaking of, forgot who they was. Next honorable mention comes from Monique has some
Mm.
words for DL Hughley after alleged contract dispute. So during the show or whatever, she definitely put it on blast and put it out there on the show or whatnot. So of course he got word of it. He's seen this and he had a few choice words of his own. So he was like, all you have to do is check the order of names on the ticket stubs from last night and you'll see who's confused. Against my better judgment over the objection of my team and 4 other occasions where I said no, I decided to take a chance and work with Monique. Oprah was the problem. Tyler Perry was the problem. Charlemagne was the problem. Steve Harvey was the problem. Lee Daniel was the problem. Netflix was the problem. Now it's my turn. At some point, it can't be everyone else. It's you. Lesson learned. I didn't have anything personal against Monique. People paid a lot of money to laugh, not hear about your contract. Apparently, the role you played in Precious turned out to be an autobiography. I wonder who's next. So, yeah,
Daryl
she basically
Lynn.
brought up the contract
Oh,
and
man, his
stuff
name
while
Daryl
she.
Lynn.
Carolyn.
Yes, Daryl Lynn Hughley. Yes.
Dion
So
Hughley.
yeah, so apparently that was the issue because it was about who was closing out the show. So Monique was under the impression, yeah, like she was the basically the main attraction to close out the show and everything. So it just caused a lot of confusion. So once she saw what he wrote, she then wrote the fact that you point the people to the ticket stubs for the order of the names versus to your contract implies that you don't have a contract that shows you are the headliner, like I do. Either show your contract or be quiet. Stop messing with people who have never messed with you and who once considered you a comrade in comedy. But I thank you, DL, because you're the reason why I fight for my people like I do. Anytime
Girl.
you open for the Kings of Comedy and I was the headliner for the Queens of Comedy and you think you should close the show over me is a prime example of the bias that Black women have to deal with in this business. I won't even discuss awards. I love y'all for real.
No, you don't.
So
She
I
sure
thought it was
don't.
all done. Hmm?
I
She
said no,
just
she don't.
talking.
No,
She
she
don't know
just I
nobody.
don't understand Monique. Girl. Oh, continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. So D.L. Hughley, I'm about to call him Dion Hughley. Yes, Dion Hughley, aka Derlin Hughley,
Okay, Daryl
came
Lynn.
back and he showed
She
his
showed
deal
receipts,
memo
honey.
and also the scheduling, which at the end, it definitely says he's closing out the show. He's the last person. So he was like, after this, I don't want to hear no more about this. Here it is in black and white. The only thing blacked out is personal and bank info. Pay attention to headliner, highest paid artist on show, artists to have approval of lineup of the show, DL Hughley, closing, receipts, opinions. I got everything that was stated in my contract, everything. But let's say I did it. My beef wouldn't be with anyone but the promoter and or my team. And I damn sure wouldn't make it personal. If you have a problem, take it up with management. And by that, I mean yours. So there was definitely a miscommunication. Like she may have received a contract that said she was the headliner, she was closing, and then he received this. But instead of her, finding that out or whatnot, it kind of hit her a little salty. And so she brought it up on the show. And then
But
that's where
she went
all
in on
this.
his family, him and his family.
Right.
What his family got to do? How they get in
Nothing.
it?
She
They
just
have nothing to do with
went for the
anything. She
juggler.
just
That's
got
what she
mad
messed
and she
up. Like
started
she
shooting
was
daggers. Like,
extra.
yeah, they had nothing to do with that
She was
at
being
Well,
all.
where's her
extra.
contract?
Okay.
You want to talk about his contract? You should have been the first to post your contract to prove your point. Like you still
That she was
talking
the
and yapping.
headliner. So
She
apparently
should
there
be
was
lucky
some.
she's still being able to have some work with. She blackballs herself at this point. Like,
Mm-hmm.
lady, just make us laugh.
That's it.
Like, why you
So
gotta cause beef? It's no need. Why are you beefing all this? What are you angry about? She's angry
Yeah,
about
she
something.
is.
I don't
Gotta
know.
be.
I don't know,
She
but
don't have no
this is where
peace. She
we
don't got no
are.
peace in her life.
And I'm sure there'll be an update before Wednesday before this drops. So I'll
They all there.
update you
Hi,
guys
my
in the
sweet
chat.
babies. Hi, my sweet babies. I love us for real. No,
Yes,
you don't.
baby.
You got,
What she say, Meaty?
hello, my sweet babies, or something like that. I don't know what she was saying.
Yes, my sweet baby.
But no, like you don't.
Woo. So yeah, child,
Only
we'll
your
see
life,
that
honey.
unravel some more. And then
Mm.
also Master P prayers out. Their family is dealing with the overwhelming grief of the loss of his daughter. We respectfully request some privacy so that our family can grieve. We appreciate all of the prayers, love, and support. Mental illness and substance abuse is a real issue that we can't be afraid to talk about. With God, we will get through this. And then hashtag my angel. So yeah, over the weekend, his daughter passed on. So I don't know if it was mental issue she was having and substance abuse, like together or whatnot. But yeah, that was pretty much trending also this week. And I was like, oh, and then lastly, y'all favorite people that I love to talk about, but not them together. Actually, it was Kim who was out on a date with North, which was okay. Like,
Oh,
like they was out having a good little time and everything. So I was like, okay, let's open up the mic because I ain't hear from the
her little kitten
the phone.
heels.
Okay, I ain't hear from the phone line in a little bit. So okay, somebody was like, Kanye about to have a meltdown. Like, okay, maybe. I don't know.
She's showing too
Um,
much butt in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
okay. North looks so big to be eight. Like, I'm like, damn, she
Okay.
eight?
She only
Eight. 'Cause
80?
that's what I hit when I saw the I'm like, eight. Like, damn, she only eight? Like,
Right. I'm about to say she only 80?
Mm.
wow, she definitely is a big eight. Eight. And somebody said North be eating Kim up. Okay. Yes, in the kitty hills, okay, honey. And somebody say, "Hey, my daughter." So I have no say so, but I will say I see Kanye's point. So I don't know what she was getting at right there, but
Me
what was
neither.
Kanye's point, y'all? Because I
Oh,
know he was like he didn't want North on social media and keep doing those live TikToks and all that stuff.
I don't know. Maybe because she got a butt at 8 and
Okay,
maybe
okay,
I
because
don't
I
know a
was,
body at 8, so he don't
but
want
I
nobody.
I
don't
thought
know.
maybe y'all had heard something too,
Oh
because
no,
I
I
didn't
ain't
see
hear nothing.
that
I'm just
part.
assuming because of the picture.
I don't.
No. I
Okay,
don't like
okay.
I don't like her outfit, them leggings that turn into the shoes. I don't like that.
It look hot.
It do.
And somebody said, now why y'all fronting when y'all 2-year-olds be having on heels for Easter and Christmas?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Spanish family. Yes, they do. Okay. Don't head on them like that. Don't do that to them. Yes. So
Yeah.
that concludes the read R.E.A.D for the
Okay.
evening. Sourced by the Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk, Nori Online Org, and Hollywood Unlocked. And that just sets me or put me in the mood for a shady pajama party because I can make time for that.
My
Okay.
bed. My
And I need to
bed.
find
Yes,
Barbie.
Bobby.
I need to find that leather jacket that Barbie got on because that is cute.
Yes, Bobby.
Yes, that
Okay.
sounds
That's
good.
my
This
shit.
drink got me feeling
But
like my
before we get
bed.
to my bed, I think we gotta spice it up. We gotta wake up first. You know what I mean? A little bit. So when I say let's wake up, y'all know we got a game here.
Oh my God.
Yes, we have a game which is backed
Echo.
by popular demand. Okay, it is backed by the popular demand. And
I'm
Mm.
so it's don't fucking laugh with the twist. We're gonna make random noise without busting out laughing, of
I'm not
course.
ready for none of
But
this.
the twist, there's gonna be images that come across the screen. So we still can't laugh or bust out laughing or anything like that. So
I'm gonna be the first one out, bro. Like,
no, you're not. So since you wanna talk, you're gonna start us. So let me get my little minute
Well, if
timer
you know
set.
the images, you're not gonna laugh.
Oh, yes, I
You already
am.
know them.
Yes, I am. Well, I'm
Mika is
gonna try not to because I'm gonna try not to. Okay. Okay. All right. 1 minute. Okay, we got this. All right. So y'all want to do it like we keep going with the like if kid put out a noise, Mel go, then I go, and y'all want to just keep like that going fast
that
without
meant that
No,
would
I don't
do.
want to go fast because going fast take away from it. Like
okay.
when I be seeing the thing, people don't be going fast. They be
Okay. So
slow.
So,
okay.
so maybe we should, because I actually saw this game being done on TikTok, right? And died
Ticket it top.
laughing.
Okay.
Yes. So somebody
They be
said
having like a thing and they pass it to the next
yes.
person and then the
So
A
person
they
just
say
thing?
that
What's a
they say the
thing?
noise twice, and then it's like a pause.
Okay, so you're gonna make the noise twice, Kia, and
Yes,
then okay, okay, all right.
and
So
then like
Kia
pause, and then the next person it
makes
says
the
it twice.
noise without us laughing. I think we could do this.
All
We
right.
no, I don't think we got this. All right, so we'll make the noise twice, pause, then meaty, jump in, and then I'll go, and then pause, and we'll keep going around. We got this. We got this. Y'all ready?
Y'all gonna take me out of here. All
Y'all
right.
ready?
Okay.
Okay, Kia. So I'm about to start the clock and start.
why we got a clock?
Oh, because I wanted to. Okay, we don't need a clock, right?
What
I'm
we
just wondering
time?
because I was going to time it for like a minute. Okay, so we don't need the clock. Then we good. Let me cut
Okay.
the clock off. All right. So Kia, you ready?
No, but let's go.
Okay, and go.
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah, huh?
Wait, I'm confused. I thought the sound was supposed to go with the picture.
It's just random. Oh God, I
Oh,
held that.
okay. Oh, okay. My bad. I messed up.
I
Okay,
tried
so
it. Oh, wait,
why
I
he got
did.
glitter on his shoes? He's so
Oh
Okay, so the
God.
picture's supposed to throw us off. Okay.
cute.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Okay.
Teacher.
Okay, that was perfect. But guess what? I want the kid to go first. Okay, Meaty, so you could pick up. So okay. Oh, I ain't laughing. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
I laughed. Okay.
Okay. You
So do
ready,
I
me?
wait for the next picture?
No, go ahead. You can go. You can
Uh,
start.
uh, uh.
You about to fuck us up.
Baby. What is it?
Oh my God, I can't. Oh.
Oh my God. Okay, meaty left.
Yo.
Oh God.
Well, that means I'm out because I laugh, right?
I've
Well,
been
we all
laughing.
laugh.
We totally found this again.
Yeah.
Damn, yo. Oh God.
Oh hell, what is that?
I'm mad at that hat.
Oh, we found. Damn.
How
Okay.
far was we supposed to go? We did a couple of rounds.
We did.
We did do a couple of rounds, so I'm happy. But I wanted us to do it all. I wanted to complete all the rounds, but we did good.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
so yes, thank you for coming and thank you for playing with us.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I feel like my lash could come off.
Yo, I
Oh, I was.
y'all out my back. Y'all had my kidneys hurting. Oh my God.
Don't say nothing, yo. Oh my God. That really. Whew. Okay, I think we did better than what we did that first time.
We did, because the first time we ain't last not one.
Oh my
I am
God.
happy
Like
about that. Oh yes, Chico. That was it's like yes.
that's my boo. But
Oh
first of
God.
all, I'm gonna need for y'all not to make them sounds ever because I can't.
I was in here. Oh God, I was going through.
I
Okay.
couldn't.
I still
My
got my
back.
lashes because that was serious. Okay,
You
I
know how
think that
you
woke
laugh
us
real hard and
up.
then your back start to be sore in the back. How your
Okay.
kidneys sore?
Whew. All right, so I think that woke us all up. I think the swingers, everybody is up at this point. So then that just brings us into our fucking shady pajama party. Okay. As you see, we already dressed for the event. Okay. So
Okay.
this kind of stemmed and triggered from okay, so it was this video. It was a while ago, or yeah, it was a while ago, but it ended up resurfacing, which now it brought up a lot of I guess opinions. Well, some people was like that was uncalled for, or he didn't need to do this and blah blah blah. So in this particular case, it was a man who, to me, I feel like he mapped out a plan basically to get rid of his current situation.
Okay.
So I think you guys may have seen it before, but if not, here it is. I'm going to show it now for us.
A gift from me? Vernon, you don't have to do that.
I think I was great.
Birthday.
Such a great mom.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's heavy. Ooh, I'm excited. What is it?
Open it up.
Oh my God, you are such an amazing man, I tell you.
Open it up.
Is it Valentine's Day all over again? Oh my God. Ooh, it's that kind of night, ain't it? My favorite wine?
I love it. It goes with the gift.
Ooh, Pinot Noir. Mwah. I can't wait to sip on that. Thank you, babe. Oh, here we go. I'm excited. It better be the necklace I want. You know I've been wanting that for a long time. Another bag. You're so tricky, I tell you. Babe, really?
Bitch,
Another
open
bag?
the bag.
I can't with you and your foolishness.
I can't with you and your foolishness. Let's open up these bags. So it's like a million bags. Keep going. It's like a million
Such
bags.
an amazing rapper.
Right now. Son.
An envelope? What could this be? It's not shaking. It's not my necklace, I don't think. Let's open this out.
Child, open up your
Okay,
shit.
okay, hold on. Make me. Hey, This better be a ticket to Dubai for 2 weeks.
Girl, bye. Open it.
One trip.
That's why I know this shit ain't real. This is a skit.
I know. Yeah, read it.
What is this?
You know what it is? I just want you to know that I know. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why did you do this tonight, our romance? Why?
So I wanted you to know that I know Nevaeh is not mine. I've had doubts. So
What
I went out
doubts?
DNA test. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why would you do this? She loves you, though. Why would you do this?
She's not my daughter. Why would you do this? Why would you cheat?
I didn't cheat.
Why would you cheat on me?
I didn't.
That's proof right there. DNA test. Nevaeh is not my daughter.
Well, babe, really, out of all days, you had 3 years to get this to me. Now you want to give this to me?
All right, listen. You and Nevaeh got to the end of the month to get out of my house.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding.
But that's
You
your
and
daughter.
your daughter have to the end of the month to get out of my house.
But that's
Kelly.
your daughter.
It's not my daughter, Kelly.
Yes, it is.
Paperwork says it's not my daughter.
Why would you do this?
I am not the father.
Oh.
She ain't even run off like on Maury. That's how I know it's not real.
She run off like on Maury.
It did look
That
rehearsed.
was definitely rehearsed, but because ain't no woman gonna act like that. First of all, she gonna beat on him when she see that paternity test paper, and he ain't gonna record all that like that. Like,
So
he gonna
that
record
kinda,
the baby not mine. He ain't gonna do all that extra shit on the camera.
not on the camera. You know, I
But
don't know what these men these days, these new age men be totally, I don't
They
know.
real
They be
different.
doing some, yeah, they are a little different. But it definitely sparked a lot of conversation, like on social media. I couldn't even pick up all that. But at the end of the day, okay, it seems he mapped out a plan clearly, and he did whatever he needed to do. And now he's telling her she got to the end of the month to kick her out. He can't do that. Now that she get married there, right? He can't kick her out at the end of the month. Don't she need like 30 days?
30 days.
Yeah, like, okay, but
Depending on the
still.
state, I guess. But
no, it's 30 days everywhere. It might be
30
longer.
days. Okay.
Okay, yes, 30 days everywhere. Yes,
It
30
might be
days.
longer. Yeah, she been living there. She get mail there.
Oh,
No.
exactly. Yeah, because she was like, it took you 3 years. So clearly Nevaeh is 3 years old now at this point. So
And if you
I
had
don't know how
doubts, why
long
you
he
ain't
been
get it?
cocking up this plan, right, or what's been going on, but it definitely, yeah, brought me to here to this point. Like, you know what? Do you need a plan sometimes when you getting out of a situation? Like, I ain't
It's
gonna hold
abusive.
you. You say if it's an abusive situation, you think you would need a plan?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
want to get out safe. But other than that, no. Well,
And
no. Well, it don't. I mean, it could be other like if you, yeah, if you have children together, or if you're married and you have stuff that you share. Yeah, you got to figure out something. You can't just roll out.
I agree like that. And then I also think like for people, even if it's not abusive, but let's say they marry into a family and let's say they don't have much of a family anymore, like their own blood family. So they're solemnly relying on your family as their family. And let's say something happened, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Literally, that's your husband's or your wife's family. That's not your family technically. So it's like, would you need a plan? Like, what would you do? Where would you go? Type of situation. You know what I mean? Like, how would that work? Because you don't really have family. So it's like, even though you don't want to think that way, like, no, we're going to be together forever. But sometimes even a forever come with an expiration date. So it's like, how the fuck would you handle that?
I don't know, but I know somebody that need to come up with a damn plan ASAP and get out the way.
But what kind of plan they gotta come up with?
No, she just need to come up with a plan and get out the way. She in the way.
Oh, okay. Yes,
So let
come
me
up with a
ask you,
plan ASAP.
have you guys ever had to come up with a plan before
No.
in life? You care to share your story? I know I did.
I never had to come up with a plan, but in the God forbid, there's infidelity in my marriage. My husband and I have already said in the beginning, we was watching something, a movie with infidelity, and he was like, "Oh, well, you know, I'm leaving if you cheat on me." And I said, "Oh, me too." So at least we're on the same page with that. So, like, do I have a plan in the event something like that happen? No. Because I don't think that I'm gonna need a plan, because I don't think nothing like that will happen. But I do know that I am stable enough and I have money to the point where, okay, I can, make a
If you
move real
needed a
quick.
quick plan, okay.
Because I am in that situation where, honestly, all I have, like 99.9% of
Damn.
my family is his family. Like,
Means
I
only
have,
1% is yours?
yeah,
Damn.
my blood, yeah,
0.1.
Oh, 0.1?
You
0.1.
said
Damn, okay.
99,
As
so
far
that's
as
Oh, yeah, you're right.
0.01.
That is yes,
as
you're
far
right.
as
I'm dumb.
blood is concerned, yeah, because it's just Aunt Debbie.
Damn.
It's
Okay.
honestly, it's just Aunt Debbie. But I know I can go to Georgia where my godmother lives. I know I can go to my mother-in-law's house. Like, if that was the case, because if the infidelity was on the other side, she would be like, she'll be ready to do some things. But I know I could go there. I know I have other places to go. But as far as blood, I don't know where to go. I can't call anybody in my family
But what
and
if
be
he
like,
tell her
I'm gonna go
like,
like,
but if your mother in love, that's his mother. So can
yes.
you really go there? I mean, I'm pretty sure she would welcome you with open arms,
Yeah,
but
I would,
what
because
if he's like, no?
especially if it was
Right. It
if
wouldn't
it
be
was
like Blueface
infidelity,
mother.
yeah, if the infidelity was on his side, yeah, because she'll be pissed with him. But
Mm.
it's like when you never think about that, you don't have a plan in motion. So,
I think a lot of women fall to that too. A
mhm,
lot of women fall to that no plan in motion, and then when shit get real, it be like, oh my god, shit is real.
right,
But I mean, I had to take a plan. I had to get a plan. I ain't gonna hold you. I was in a situation, and I really, really cared. Like, I love the hell out this girl. But it was just like she was toxic. You know what I mean? Like, as years went on, she was just too toxic. It was like no talking to her. And it was just certain things that I seen. I was like, damn, Shorty is like, it's not crazy in like a fun way anymore. It's like crazy.
crazy,
Like,
like, yeah,
I'm scared
Like it's
for my life. Crazy. Like, so I
possessiveness,
was like, huh?
like possessive and controlling.
Yeah, like, yeah, it was getting, I was like, oh, like, and then I felt like, oh my God, I don't got no family out here. You know what I mean? I'm with this
mhm,
person. Like, we're literally, like, we're living together. So I had to really come up with a plan. Like, yeah, Shorty try to hit me with the, oh, you got to get out or whatever. But her not knowing the whole 30-day process. If a person is getting mail there, you have to give them 30 days. And she was just ready for me to go. Like, she was just like, you gotta go, you gotta go. And I was all bored on it. Like, I want to go. Trust me, I do
mhm,
not want to stay here with you. But it was a matter of where the fuck am I going to go? You know
right,
what I mean? So I had to come up with a quick action plan, and thank God the plan really ended up working out for me. Like, shout out to Gracie. Like, I'm forever thankful for her, because the plan was like quick, but it all worked out because Gracie had a attendant that literally had just moved out. So it was just like, it just worked out. It worked out. I got here, and it was like, I didn't really have much because I just literally left with all my clothes and stuff. Like, the mattress that we bought together. So I didn't have anything to sleep on. So I had to basically everything from scratch and everything. But I definitely set out a plan. I had reached out to somebody. I told them what the situation was. Um, I went to work as if it was nothing. Like, I mapped out the plan with the person, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get this U-Haul truck and everything. So what happened was I told the person that, Friday I gotta work late and everything. And then, just so we can keep the peace, I'm not gonna stay there. So that Friday night, I didn't stay there. I stayed, where I was staying. And then I know that she works overnight. So I knew she was gonna be in the apartment during the day, but she'll be gone like around 4 so she could go work overnight. And then that's when I had kicked the plan in motion. I told my person, okay, when she leaves to go to work, we're going to go and get all my stuff. Because my stuff, I had already been packing my stuff. I've been packing it and leaving it in, certain ways and things like that. So she wouldn't really catch or get it. But I did tell her, like, okay, well, I found somewhere. I'm leaving your place. Just give me 2 weeks. I'm out of here. but I didn't need the 2 weeks because I had already mapped out the plan. I just needed her stupid ass to go to work so I can go get my shit, got everything, and I locked her door and slid the key under the door and went on by my business and sent her a text and told her your key is slid under your door. All my things are gone. You don't have to worry about me ever in your life again. And boom, drop mic. So I had to come up with a quick plan. Like, because of the situation that I was in, I had to come up with a plan. Unfortunately, that shit hurt me to the core because it was really somebody who I thought I had a future with, but it just didn't work out that way. So I wasn't being abused or anything like that, but it was toxic. Like, it was just things with her that was like, this is something I can't help you with. This is more than a mental. Like, I can't help you with that. So I had to get the fuck ASAP after that shit. Like,
Okay.
bitch was out. Okay. So
the only plan that I had was when that one dude I was messing with that came over one day and he never left and he wouldn't leave my fucking house. I moved. The one that stole my car.
Okay, I'm about to say, is that the one that stole your car?
Mm-hmm. I'm just like, oh my
Where
God.
the audacity?
Are you just gonna stay there?
Yeah, he would not leave. And I'm just like, go.
Did you ever like confront him and tell him like, so like when you leaving type of thing? No.
Yeah, but
Well,
he was always staying over because it was like a point where it was because I was kind of talking to him to get over a situation. So when it's fresh and new, you always want the person to come over, but he started coming over all the time, all the time, all the time. By this time, he was spending the night a lot. Might as well say he did it now. So, and he just would not leave, and I'm like, go.
Oh my God,
that's weirdy.
Yeah, like I think when I would get home from work, he would be like, coming, somebody was dropping him off, so he would come home at the same time, and it's just like, okay. But then after a while, I started getting like, I don't want you, like, leave my house. He's like, I'm not going nowhere. I live here. Like, nigga, you like leave. I had to move. I ended up moving.
So how did you do that? Like, without him knowing that, like, because that's a lot of shit you got to gather up and move out in a day, right? You moved everything out the same day?
It wasn't like a running away type of thing. Like, because when I left that place,
you just told him you were.
Oh, that's when I didn't. So I ended up moving to Central Gardens, and that was Section 8.
Okay.
So I came up on the list. Like, I had applied years before that when I had lost my job. I was in between jobs, and my mother was like, put your name on the list. So, because I just was struggling at that point, but I forgot all about it. And everything kind of like transitioned well because right when I came new on the list, I had to give them all my information. I was working at a law office where he weren't really paying me no money, but I had got hired at Children's. I was in the transition of getting hired at Children's. So I was making like $5 more at Children's, but I was only paying the $12 an hour. I think I was like getting paid $12 or $13 an hour at the law office. So my rent was your rent is 30% of your income. So I wasn't paying no rent. And then boom, I got a job at Children's. I think I was making like 17, 18 starting off at Children's. So but anyway, when it was time to transition and move, like I didn't tell him my information. I didn't tell him where I was going or nothing. And I don't know. I can't remember what happened, but I know I moved and he was not there to help move or nothing. And I was out.
Yeah, because I wanted to know that part, that T part. Like when he showed up and saw like,
everything was gone.
I remember telling him I was moving. Like, I'm moving, but I ain't telling him my information. You're not coming with me.
Right.
Like, you're not coming. So,
girl, yes.
But he did come over that one day because we ain't talk. And I was like, okay, you can come to what I'm like, you're not coming to stay. Like, you can come, we can chill. And then I fell asleep and he stole my car.
Oh, he was big mad.
Yes. See, yeah, you're right. You were still giving chances, even though you done fooled. Like, okay, if you chill this one time and then stole the car. You see what I'm saying? You can't.
So, question.
I did have one plan one time when I was leaving my baby father, but that backfired because I had put all the money into little Marcus's savings account. Like, it was like thousands of dollars. And that nigga, I don't know. I still to this day, I don't know. But that nigga went in that account and took, because I told him I was done. Like, I was leaving. And that nigga went in that account and took all the money.
Dang. Like, he knew you put it in little Marcus' account.
It was he stole all the money, and his ex-wife called and was like, "Thank you for all the money." Like when they was together
Oh,
before they got married, and I was like, "Are you fucking?" So he
oh,
still owe my son that money, but
I know
yeah,
that's right.
because he was
Okay.
like, he didn't
Dang.
want me to leave and all. Like
So
nigga,
then that altered the plan.
that messed up the plan. But I
Honestly.
still, I always make a
Make
way.
the
I
way.
I
still
know
roll
that's
out,
right. I
but
know that's
Yeah.
right.
I think my things is moving.
Well,
Because even with him, when we broke up, I moved. Like I be moving, I be
okay.
out. Like next caller, like I be out.
In the back. That was gonna be
Another
my
one,
next
please. Yes,
question.
I be out.
Oh God. That was gonna be my next
Yes.
question. When you plan to leave, is there sometimes an alteration or an alternative or a change in heart? Like, okay, now I'm gonna just stay this time. Maybe things will get better, or maybe your plans kind of don't go as planned, and you have to have a change of heart. Has that ever happened?
I can see that happening. Some
In
people.
the
I mean,
past.
it takes a lot before you really get to that point where you like, I'ma fucking leave. Like I'ma leave. So you say it in your head and you say it all the time, but like I'm leaving this nigga, whatever, and then you be right there. So
Okay.
we know it's
Mhm.
we know like it's a cycle. It's a cycle. Like it, but when you know you're done and that's it, like you'll
Mhm.
know. So I do feel like the first initial plan of that thought in your mind is definitely that's the rough draft. Because
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that's ever left off the first time saying like I'm a leave, like I'm not staying in this. I
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anybody, and I guess that's the fight in people when they fight for their
Mhm.
relationships and fight for what they love. So I
Yeah.
understand that and I get that, but it's like how many times it's going to take. That's the true question, because it's like you're not really getting any, like the person is not really showing you anything
Mhm.
new and you're back to where you started. So I do feel like there can be alterations in the plan, because they do be alterations in the plan, like even with me, and it was just like Shorty try to kill you, like damn, you still back with her again, like hey, like damn, like again.
I went to
That's
see
like
the lady.
yes, yes,
She hit you
I
with
went to
that
go
all the
see the
time. I went to
lady.
go see the lady.
Yes, went to go see the
Hey.
lady. Like, yes. So
Still be
I do
crazy.
feel like there can be alterations in the plan. And
Mhm.
sometimes, some cases, the other partner will get their shit together and they be like, yo, I'm really about to lose the best thing that happened to me. Like, let me straighten up, let me not. And then, and then at that point, you don't need a plan. But it was good to have one,
One. Yeah.
in any event if you end out homeless on the street. Cause that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
I
that's
agree.
crazy. What you
I
say?
agree. I say I agree because because I was like that with Dion. Like in our boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm like, I'm leaving him, and I'll be running to y'all like, he did that. And y'all just like, okay, okay.
Okay, yeah, she leave
Yeah.
about a day or two, and they be
Yes.
like,
And I'm back.
"Where Kia at?" And I went back. Yes,
Yes. And I'm back. He gonna
yes,
do better. And then
yes.
I'm back. And then I leave and then I'm back. Like, so it was back and forth, but then he got it together and then here we are. So
So yeah,
like,
like he was one of the
yeah,
cases
he
who
was one of the
did
ones that
get
was
it
like,
together. And then
yeah,
there's
get
some
it
cases
together.
where they just
Don't
still
get it
want to use
together.
and abuse you. So you be like, you know what now?
This
I'm
Bush,
always
Melanie, you
breaking
need
up.
to.
I'm
You
always
say you always breaking up,
well, he always breaking up with me, but then he Oh Lord,
and then
yes.
they come back.
Yes. And I'm
Mm.
Exactly.
back. Like what?
So is
Like
it
what are you
petty or
doing here?
childish to have a leave plan with
Huh?
somebody? Do y'all think it's petty or childish to have a leave a plan
No.
No, because
for
sometimes
someone? Because
sometimes
that was
when
a lot of people
know
saying, like in those comments, like it's petty and it's childish. Like, why would you have a plan when you go into a situation? You should be going into that situation thinking like you're going to be with that person forever. And I was
That's
like, but
but I don't think
that's not
you
realistic.
don't go into the relationship with a plan of if it don't work, I'm gonna leave like this. I think
no,
it gets to the point where it's
I
like,
think
all
that
right,
builds
this is a
up.
little too much. All right now, bitch, like this is too much. Let me figure some shit out just in case. Like I
Right.
think that's when it gets to that point. No, I feel like it's for your own sanity, like because everybody has a breaking point, and then it's like you got to figure out what to do when you have that breaking point, so it
Hmm.
doesn't get worse for you. You got to look out for you. So
Right.
Thankfully for me, like ain't no niggas living with me no more. so
Okay.
like I don't have to move. So
Okay. Because she
maybe
will move on.
maybe that's why it's harder for me to have an exit plan with this situation because we don't live together.
Right.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
to miss
That
each
makes
other
sense.
and stuff.
interesting. I didn't think of it like that, but now that you say that, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I guess you're right on that. But I
Yeah, no, it's
definitely
not
have
childish.
opinions.
You making sure you good. It ain't childish to have no exit plan because you just never know. You never
And I
know.
yeah, and I do believe like when you come from, having relationships, different relationships in certain situations, yeah, where you may have had to have a plan, you do go into life a little more cautious when you're dating new people and they're showing you their true selves. Like I don't know. Just like I feel like if I'm with somebody and like we're together and everything, we'll have a joint account, but I'm still going to have me a separate account on the side. Like
Of course.
I'm just going to have that. Like I don't want the person telling me, no, we're one. We're going to have just this one account. And okay, we can have this one account and we both collectively can keep contributing to it, but I still
Mhm.
need my own separate. I just need
I
that.
think
Like
a
it's
lot of
just
marriages have that. I
it's
think
just
they have a
security.
joint and then they always have a separate
And then
too.
Mhm.
that was an argument too, because some people were like, "No, with me and my husband, it's just one account. Like we have one account, we're
That's
one.
but
This is what
I know
we
you
do." And
lied.
then it
it's
was I
very
like they were
normal to
going back
have
and forth on
it's
that,
very
like
normal to have a together
in
And
a
that's
and
separate.
separate.
because
Mhm.
Thank you.
people file separately. Everybody, all marriages don't file jointly.
Sure
So how
don't.
are you
Thank
gonna be able to file
you.
separately if you don't have a separate account too?
Yeah.
So
Thank
yeah, I
you.
think it's very common to have a joint and a
It
separate.
ain't nothing wrong with it because
Yeah.
that's how we roll over here.
Yes,
Okay.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
No,
So
it's
like
not.
even like with my last little like back in the day thing, it was like, yeah, you have your own separate account, but I need to know exactly what's in your account. Why? It's
What?
my account.
Yeah,
Like it's
that's
my account.
possessive. That's the controlling and possessiveness.
Yeah.
Like we're not married, so
And that was another thing. Yeah,
and
we're
even
not
if you
married.
are married, like no.
Why you in my account?
Yeah,
Now
and
some marriages they do. Who was it? I was watching somebody and they was talking about Rashida and Kurt when they was
Mm.
on the Breakfast Club. You seen their interview? I seen
oh,
most
I
of it.
didn't see they interview. They be dry. I
It was
didn't watch
pretty
it.
good, but they was
Okay.
talking about because they have a joint and then they have the separate, but they be in
Okay.
competition when it comes to their separate. So they know like
Okay.
I got such and such and this, and then I got some, oh well if she like she makes some plays or whatever and end up getting coming on some money and she put in her account, he like, oh wait a minute, you can't have more on your separate account than me. So then he'll go sell some cars. So they make it a competition. So they know how much they got in the account, but I don't
Right.
think they make it like
They
that. And
clocking each other.
really their
Yeah.
relationship isn't as bad as they portray it on Love and Hip Hop. It seems like they really have a good,
Well, they
under.
had to work through it, and she been with him a million years. He had a whole nother
Mhm.
baby, so yeah, I know it was a lot of working to get to
Yeah.
where they are. But
And I don't even know if that baby is really his. I think that was for the show, but I don't think they touched on that. But
and
I
that's
don't know if they
okay.
did because I didn't. I watched majority of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I fell asleep. I be my bed. I be asleep. I be
Ah,
falling asleep.
Yes,
But
exactly.
even
but
with
to each
like
his own. To each
even
his
with
own. If y'all wanna do
regular
whatever.
friendships, not even necessarily a romantic relationship, like a regular friendship. I know it was one where I had an exit plan. Like I had a plan in case that shit wasn't working because me and this person always had a falling out. Like, and I'm like, we not in a relationship. Why are we always falling out? And so I remember my plan was this is the last time because it will always be she would do some crazy shit and it's just like come on. And I just after a while I just don't want to deal with that. Like
Mm-hmm,
I just don't
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
want to deal with that. And I remember, and then she would come back around and then it would be like shit never happened. Like she would do me dirty when we wasn't friends. Like she would do me real dirty. But then we'd come back around like that shit never happened. Put that aside. And I know the last time I was like, this is it. Like this is it. Never again. And she did something that no, I was not gonna put up with. And I was like, and then my plan was if it's this or this or this, I'm not. And then haven't talked. Well, every once in a blue moon, she might say something on social media, but
So how did you exit out of it? Like, did you just
my
tell her,
plan was if she kind of,
or she kind of figured it out? Like,
I kind of gave her the rope, and she
Hung herself.
Yeah.
Okay. So she already knew, like, oh yeah, we done. We ain't friends.
Yeah.
Kinda, okay.
She messed up.
And what you were saying, kid, each his own.
Oh yeah, I was saying to each his own about the account. I mean, your relationship is what your relationship is. If y'all want one account, but for me and my household, everybody got their own account. Even our kid, everybody got their own. But I mean, it's good to have a joint, and then it's good to have
the joint is for the bills,
like
and everything else is for the pay.
It's for the bills. We join our money together to pay for our responsibilities.
Yeah, and then our little on the side is our on the side. Yeah.
Because my thing is, you had an account before we got married. Why am I gonna make you change that?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't nothing changing.
Yes, swingers, that is something to note. Okay, write that down on your notepad because that is true. You had an account before you even got with me. So now, why is it a big issue? Or I need to know
get out the show.
Hi.
I said, tell Dion Hughley to get out the show.
Okay, get out the show. Right, don't be coming in here talking like we not filming.
Do he got? Tell him to get on the mic. He got something to say about the joint accounts.
Okay.
So actually, it wasn't D.L. Hughley. It was my mother-in-law.
Oh, hey, girl, what you gotta say about joint accounts? Okay.
Ask her. Hey, Mom.
Preachers.
Yes, what you gotta say about joint account, girl? You agree with having your separate one? Listen, get Peaches on the mic, girl, because Peaches will tell the truth. Okay.
Come on, P.
Yes, P keeps it real.
What you gotta say, girl, about the joint account? Let me pass you the mic.
Yes, girl. Would you believe in having a joint account and having your separate account on the side too?
Where's she at? Come on here, Peaches.
Okay.
She said she ain't getting on the mic.
Okay. She in there seeing her son. Peaches.
Okay.
Hurry up, girl.
Cause she'll let you know.
Because she probably gonna say something crazy. Lord have mercy.
Look at you always thinking she gonna say something crazy. Why she don't?
Because I don't never know what Peaches.
She's just keep it real.
I don't never know what Peaches. So the girl said, how you feel about joint accounts and separate accounts?
Yeah, when you with somebody, you will have a joint account and have your separate.
So what you say?
You always gotta have a separate account.
Okay.
Why you gotta have a separate account, Ma?
Because just because you're married don't mean you can't do your own little thing now.
You heard it here first from my mother-in-law.
Okay. And that is exactly what I'm talking about.
Account taking kiddos' bills and doing what it's supposed to do. Your personal account is your business.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good. I thought you was going to give them too much. I didn't know what you was going to give them.
I agree. Yes, I agree with the both of you.
Yes.
In my kill voice. Exactly.
Okay, I agree.
Okay. So to wrap this on up, y'all have anything else y'all want to say? Any final thoughts, words about an action plan? Is it needed? Is it not?
I feel like if it's needed, do what you gotta do
you'll know when it's needed.
Yeah, and just do what you gotta do for your own sanity, your own, peace. When you having your breaking point, or even if they don't, want to be with you, when it gets to a point where you feel like whether it's a romantic relationship or a regular friendship, when it's not where it was, and you'll feel the energy on whether it's about to be put your hands up. So once them hands up, you better know what to do with that. Know what to do with that field goal, because them hands about to be up.
She ain't never lied.
Yes. Oh, I didn't do the clapping on the thing.
Yes, you ain't never
Yes.
lie.
Yes.
And I basically say, get a plan, bitch. Like, have a plan, even if it's a little Salt Bay, sprinkle a plan,
Salt Bay.
whatever the case may be. You can go into it thinking, yeah, I am going to be with this person forever, and I may never even need to utilize this plan at all. But
Yeah.
I just feel like everybody need a plan at the end of the day, because I don't know what's going on in this world. I don't know. Yes, that's for me. I'll say everybody needs.
Yes, I agree. No, so but no, I do, like, regardless of what the situation is, whether you see that you're going to be with this person forever, you're going to be in this friendship forever, it's always good to have a backup plan. Not that you're doing it to expect something to happen, but in the event something happens, dot all your I's and cross all your T's, because you don't want to be asked out and nowhere to go. Because as much as I love my husband and nothing better happen or else, okay, I got my own account. So in the event I need to pull some big money from that, I'm gonna be okay. And I'm gonna take my money. I'm gonna take my half out the joint account. Sir, you ain't gonna have nothing. I might have this house. Don't play with me.
Okay.
You get married and you take everything. No, let me stop.
You hear it here first.
Exit plans though, they be like, I'm gonna take every fucking thing.
Everything.
Yes, they do.
Especially if that person mess up, I'm taking everything.
They do, and they do. Yes.
It is okay.
So that concludes the topic of the evening, y'all, with the exit plan. And now we're gonna go ahead and move on and let the meet me take it away. You feel me?
Okay, and the meet me. Shout out to my SD besties. That's what our chat is called for school. SD besties. They texting and stuff talking about the summer break. But
Okay.
Let's get into the SPA. Wait, I say it like that. How I say it like last time?
I'm so done.
That was so random.
SPA. Finger post alert. I don't know what.
Finger post alert. But I said it like that one time before, but I ain't saying like that.
But was it the other thing? Because we have a spa and then we have something else.
No Jet Zone.
And Jay-Z. That's
yes.
Hosted by me. Yes. Okay, that's what it is. I'm like, wait a minute, that's wrong. Oh, okay.
What?
2,500 luxury braids plus $300 tip. Braids by Mamacita. Okay. Hey, you got it. Luxury. Hey. Yes. What makes them luxury is that blonde gold.
Okay.
Okay. That would be a hard no. I only have a little patch of hair on top. I stopped letting them get over on me with these ridiculous prices. Services I received from one lady: relax and color my size and curl the top. I walked to the register and that precious vessel said $210. After I gathered myself, I verified. Say that I don't have but 3 strands of hair. She never went down her list. I paid and never returned. Okay. Somebody else said, and her client's hair is dirty as fuck. Ain't no way, my boy. My boy.
So
I mean, okay, so it's this lady on TikTok. I don't know what her name is. I follow her, but I really like her. Like, she has a really good. She's country. I think she's from Florida. She got
$2,500.
Huh? I don't know how much she paid, but I don't know how much she charged. But when I say if you got a little grain of rice, she will grip that grain of rice. Like
a grain of rice.
Her thing is always, you can't come back. That's her saying. You can't come back. She can't come back. But she does their hair so bomb. Like, so
what I know they can't come back after she do their hair.
After she do the hair, that's her saying. Like, she can't come back. You can't come back.
But she know they're gonna come back.
They're gonna come back. Yeah.
Okay.
And, like they come to her house. She feed them. She give them stuff. Like one girl,
Okay,
she
well, you
had
getting stuff for that $2,500. Like,
one girl, her whole family had came to visit. She was like, I got the whole family in the house. Like, she's really like hospitable. Is that the word? Like,
yeah,
her hospitality is good. She's funny. Some people be like, I don't want you to record me, but she's like, well, I'm gonna record you anyway because they need to see what I'm doing. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm
must.
pretty sure that she charges a
charge.
whole lot. And one girl, I think she said something like she was doing it for like 22 hours. She was like, I'm still in here braiding. Like she'll show it. I have to send her to y'all when I find
Yeah,
her.
let's check that out because I
But the
don't
girl
know.
was like, I got the money. Like she was like, when after I told her how much I charged, she was like, I got the money. She was like, okay, well sit on down in my chair then. Like, okay. So I know she pays. I guess it's the service. It comes with the whatever the service, and she does a really, really, really good job. I don't know if she washed these people hair first or what. I don't know, but
Right.
They ain't
But
made
then
for
you
no
gotta think about the
$2,500.
time that's time consuming. Like 20 hours, yeah, you about to pay me. But my thing is my mortgage don't even cost that much, so I'm trying to figure out what these people
Plus
do
the
while they
$300 tip. Shorty
But
said plus the $300
the
tip.
hair is in the mortgage is for a month. That hair is in there for more than 1 month.
Oh, that's true
It
too.
is in there
That's
for
true.
more than one. I don't know. Maybe that's
It's
just me.
gotta
I
be
mean,
at least 3 months. If okay, so that's
Dude, I'm
3
gonna
months.
keep it in
So
there
that
for a
makes sense.
year.
because it's a re-edition of braids we used to get back in the day. Like, you notice all these styles are literally recycled from back in the day styles, like the big Patra braids or the Cynically twist and the Felicia braids. All that stuff is recycled from back in the day, but we know what kind of prices we were paying then. But now, okay, I'm like, okay, we're 2022. Things is different. Pricing is
You're
different.
paying at least 200.
Gas is
At
$300.
least 200, yeah, because I was like, the most I paid for hair, and even I look at that and be like, I didn't even keep that fucking hair, was like $400 and something for that natural ass hair that I had sewing. I could keep reusing it. I used that shit a good one time, and that was it. So like, even down to that, I be like, I don't know. I'm glad I got locks now, because even sometimes they be tripping with their prices. Like, it makes no sense how I can go, shout out to Shorty in Virginia, and really pay like literally $70 plus give her a nice tip, but then be out here in New York and y'all trying to get niggas for $150, not even including the tip, and then sometimes even more than that. So it's like, what am I paying for? Like, honestly, what am I paying for? The hair is already locked. All you're literally doing is twisting. You're not even twisting it to the bottom. You're literally twisting my roots, and then you're 2-strand twisting it, or you're braiding it, or whatever the case may be. But I don't know.
That's why I keep this right here on
your
here.
your little bush. But see, even you're about to get a customized wig,
and you
don't know how much that wig is, but you
I
can
do.
reuse it and recycle it and color it.
Those are costly, but it's because you can it's the convenience of being able to use
and I'm
it.
still dreading that because I got my quote and it's a total of $855. And
yes, when you get a quote for the hair, okay?
Yes, I got a whole quote. I had a consultation.
Mm-hmm.
Told me how much it costs, my down payment or whatever. But she explained what they do, what kind of hair they use. She took me through the process because this is my first time. But I was like, I'm still like $850 in my head. I'm like $850. I've never spent that much money on myself in life.
You could get some Insta locks for that, child. Get you some locks.
But
her man don't want her with locks, so
he don't. But
yeah.
He's paying for it. So
well, then you ain't got nothing to say. I know. Well, listen, Dion,
wait, out that joint account or out that singular?
Out his personal account.
Okay, let him know I need my edges done when I get down there. So yes, add me in that total. We'll get but if I add all of us in there, we all gonna get our hair done. Yes.
Okay.
I need to get my hair. I ain't had my hair.
Yes, put him in there. Okay. I know that's right.
Shout out to my husband, you the best. But I still I'm still like, but you know what we can do with that money? He'd be like, don't stop acting like we broke. Well,
he wants you to get that hair, girl. He wants to see, yes. Bringing Keisha, LaShawn, Tiana, like, okay.
I will bring whoever he need me to bring.
Okay.
He is not feeling Nutbush.
Exactly. But I get that investment because the hair is made to last. You can color it, you can do whatever, you can wear it straight, you can curl it. So I get that. That's why
hair.
Huh?
No, I was telling Kia, make sure she keep up with that hair. Make sure you
I will. That's the
keep up.
that's my hair. That had the longest kind of time because 8:55. I should get.
Exactly. You would definitely be taking care of that
I'm about
hair.
to go get a mannequin hair for her. She about to be treated like royalty in here.
I know that's right.
Or the other
Yeah.
hair be going throwing back in the bag and be thrown on the sink.
Okay, yeah, she
Girl.
need a mannequin head, girl. Sit her up there. So when you walk in, they be like, oh, like, yes. Yes,
Girl.
girl, put her on your altar. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Like, praise God. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I feel like it's whatever you want to do. Like it's for some folks and it's not for some.
Not for
Like
others.
me,
It
I'm
ain't
not
for
going to be
me.
like, hey, if I can't afford it, it's just something I can't afford. Like I'll go to something I can afford. But I'm not going to
Yeah.
knock nobody for their prices. That's what they feel like their price is. You can't pay it. Go to the next that you
Go
can pay.
somewhere else.
But
Exactly.
you get what you pay for. So
Yeah. That's
I'm
true.
glad I
I
know how to do
agree.
my hair a little bit because I definitely be the one like, hey, like, oh, the struggle is real. Like, let me go ahead up in here. Let me go
somebody
to
got
the
their
beauty
locks
supply
done.
store and grab these little crochets and do my own hair.
I
Like,
know somebody that got their locks done because we was talking about tipping. I was like, some of these people don't be tipping. And she was like, "Child, I ain't tipped about last time because the girl quoted her 150, but her locks
uh-huh.
was long. They down to her butt, so
And
she
that's
quoted her
good.
150. That
My
shit was
hair
two
ain't pressed.
seventy
I
five
feel
by
like
the
that
time.
lady with 3 strands of hair.
Well, she was quoted 150, but when she got her hair done, the price was 275. So she was like, "Wait a minute, did I read
Oh,
that?
because her
Did I
hair
hear
is
that
long
right?
as
275." So she was like, "Well,
fuck.
I wasn't able to tip her because I didn't think I was
Yeah,
going to pay that
because
much."
her
So
hair
I
was
was
long
like,
as fuck, I guess. But damn, then when she did the consultation, didn't they tell them that? Like, my hair
Probably so.
is because that's
they've
when
done
they
her hair
changed that
before,
price
though.
up on you, yo.
They've
When
done
you be
they've
like,
done
yeah,
her
my
hair
hair is such and
before.
such. Huh?
They've done her hair before. I feel
And
like
hold
that girl,
on.
and she didn't pay that much that time, but shit, I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
messed up then because
That
she
would have
got
been
the
like,
same length hair.
Oh,
I would
but
have been
she got some extra stuff with it, like color and all
okay.
this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Because
okay.
I'm about to say, boo boo.
Because I would have been like, I did give you a tip $125 worth, ma'am. If it was
Exactly.
275, your tip is already included.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think she got
Yeah, I
colors.
feel you on that. Just
She
like
got a
my original
color.
girl, she went up on me. She was 120, then she was like, "Oh no, we 150 now." And I was like, "Since when? Like, when was you going to tell me that?" I made the appointment. When I made the appointment, you should have said something then, like, "Oh, by the way, prices have changed. We gone up." Like, bitch, don't wait till I get. How you know? Like, what if I didn't have 150 to give to you? So I didn't like the way that didn't rub me right. And then
She don't have a website.
she ain't got no goddamn website. She got Instagram, but she ain't not got no website.
That's the
And
problem.
then the other lady who, when you set the appointment and it tells you, it breaks it down. You pick the service you want and it's the pricing next to it. So it tells you full head service, which includes the wash, condition, and style, like simple style. If you want something extravagant, it's an extra upcharge. Like she breaks it down. So by the time you get to the end of your list and you get your total, you know what you about to be paying, and then you hit submit so that it books you for that time slot or whatever. In hers, she was like 120 and she was good. Like she went in on that deep massage with the shampoo in my head, the conditioner. She did it several times. Like she went in on that.
I
I
like
was
when
like,
they
this
feel
feels
like
good.
peppermint on your scalp. I like that.
Yes, that's what she
That's
did. And I was like, oh, she
hard.
went in. And my hair was cute. And so I was like, you know what? Like, I don't mind like giving you the extra tip. Like, I didn't mind giving her the extra tip, even though because she charged me 120, which was lesser than my original place, but I still end up giving her like the 150 because that's what I had took out originally. So I gave her the 150, which would include in the tip. I'm like, I don't know, you're gonna get that every time, but I appreciate, what you did and
Mhm.
everything. But it was like she let you know up front. And that's why I was like, with my original girl, I know she been looking for me because she been sending me like texts and been like, yeah, so what's that app you use when you be doing flyers and stuff? I was like, girl, you just trying to find out when I'm coming back to get my hair
Back.
done because I ain't been there in a minute. And like you said, Melanie, I be getting my hair done. So she know I ain't been there in a minute. And I was like, oh, I just use this app. I sent it to her, and then that was it. Nothing else. She ain't say nothing. It was nothing. But I'm sure she's seen my hair that has been done. But yeah, don't do that to people. Don't come up on no surprises on no
Right.
prices like
Yeah,
that. Don't.
you supposed
Girl, it's a
to.
struggle. We in a hole like inflation right now. Come on now.
You're supposed to let people know that you about to move up.
That's the
I
part.
know I do.
That
I
part.
be like, prices are increasing on this day, so if you want to book, you
That
better book
part.
now
Yeah.
before the price
That part.
increase.
Yes, that's all I'm asking
That's
for.
all she had
Like,
to
let
do.
me know when it's going to increase and what it's increasing to, so that way I can figure out, oh, can I work this in my budget, or damn, do I gotta find
Yeah.
somebody else? Like, yeah, don't just bring that
That's
up
not
on
good
nobody like
business.
that. So yeah, I feel you on that.
That's not
But
good
I don't know
business.
if I could pay no 2,500 for no braids. I don't
I
know, dog.
can't.
I
Mm-mm.
I
can't.
can't
Me personally,
either.
I
I mean,
can't
if I
do it.
had it made, I don't know.
Even if I had it, I can't
I
do it. I'm
know.
not. I'm not spending it on that.
I'm
That's for
so
sure.
frugal.
If I was in a position where I wouldn't miss it, I would do it. But I'm not in that position.
Yeah.
Especially
Even
if
if
I
I
know
was
I'm
in
gonna
a
have
position
really.
where I wouldn't miss it, I don't know. I just wouldn't invest. I guess. Well, if we're gonna say a lock style, then maybe that might be different. I guess I need to look at it like that, like
Mhm.
a lock style. And if the style was something I really wanted and it was pricey, yeah, you're right. If it was like I'm not gonna miss this money
So
any,
why
then
not get it
yeah.
done? Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't say that because I will think about it after. Like, did I really just spend 2,500
And that
on
means you're
this
gonna miss
fucking?
it.
You're gonna miss it.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So
You
then
just gonna
You
yeah.
be,
spend it and it's
you
like
know, like yeah. If
All
you're not
right. So then
good at
yeah.
all,
I'm
you worry
yeah. I'm
about it.
not. I don't. If
they
I
gonna have to
got
wait
it,
till
even if
income
I
tax.
got it, I don't know. I just feel like spending 2,500 on something else more meaningful. I
Right.
mean, my hair is my hair, but I don't know. For me, I feel like I'm spending that on something else. You're right, because I might end up missing that and be like, did I really do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Agree.
I want to ball out like that. I want to be a life where I can just ball out, or my husband say, "Oh, let me just go get your hair done here, 2,500." Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Like
gracias.
maybe that's when I won't think of it. If somebody else gives me the money, then I'll be like, "Oh, okay, like this what you really want me to do?" Yes, it's okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna go do that. So maybe then, because I don't know, my 2,500
I don't know, because
ain't
don't
been.
give me no money and then tell me to do something with it, and then I'll be like, well, I went and got my hair done, but it didn't cost $2,500.
So then, yeah, so me and the girls went out to eat after that and all that.
Girl,
Right, you
shoot,
know
we
what
went
I
to Punta
mean?
Cana after that. That's a whole trip out the country.
That is.
Now, I,
So yeah, that's my final thoughts on that. I don't know. I ain't
yeah.
got it. I ain't paying that 2,500 for me.
I ain't clocking nobody's pockets. If
Yeah,
if
it's a no
you
for
if
me.
you
But do
if
what you
you
do.
like it, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think Media has said the same thing too. So
Yes.
yeah.
Mm.
All right. So then yeah, that concludes that. So now you could definitely go and plug us because my period is going. Take the condom off. Okay.
Okay.
Just don't get me pregnant. Just because you know they playing with this abortion shit. Like, don't get me pregnant.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Eating them
Uh-uh.
purity cereal crunches.
Okay.
Okay.
Up here telling girls what they can do with their bodies.
That's a mess.
A
Well,
mess.
if you all haven't done so, please make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share the content so that we can get in the recommended section of YouTube. Um, as for the plug, if you want to contact us in any way, give us a shout on our email, which is firstladies2412@gmail.com. You can check us out on Instagram, which is at Drunken Threesomes Podcast. You can check us out on Facebook, which is Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Also, we have our TikTok, which is at Drunken, the number 3, Sums 2412. You can check us out on Twitter, which is at Drunken, the number 3, Sums. And then also you could check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And that is Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies as well. So we're in a plethora of places, so you can't miss us. There's orgies everywhere. Just make sure you come clean and protected.
And what
Okay.
behooves me is that y'all not subscribed. So get to subscribing. Okay. That
Okay.
behooves me. Okay.
Yeah, just let us make you come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, who was doing that? Yes, great job.
Mika.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, good job, Mika. I'm so sorry.
Okay. So, with that being said, swingers, grab your glasses, your shots, your cups, your blunts, whatever you have, your snacks, and let's toast one last time.
I keep hitting the mic.
Clean. Oh, yeah. That was good. Yes. So, just in case, if you are still wondering, we are still
Still going
going
Strong.
strong. Bye, guys.